Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at Transformers, WFC Trilogy Covert Ravage and Decepticons Forever Ravage Two-Pack. Now, as you can already tell, the figures aren't in the box. If I put them in there, they'd be flip-flopping around like crazy. Let's take a look at the box itself. On one side there's some text which reacts to you now. After the Great War, Ravage was one of the Decepticons granted amnesty and reformatted into a Predacon. As Covert Agent Ravage, he's secretly dispatched to Earth by the Tri-Predacons Council. During the Beast Wars, he's tasked with terminating the rogue agent called Megatron with extreme prejudice. After the Golden Disc reveals the secret message from his long-dead Decepticon leader, he realizes where his allegiances lie. Decepticons Forever. I did not do a very good job of reading that, did I? On the back of the box, lovely bit of artwork of Beast Wars Ravage himself, transforming into his cassette form that he had in G1. It's now inspired by Beast Wars Transformers, as was the entirety of the Kingdom line, but you know. Outside of the box, same image as on the back. Top of the box, you know, WFC Trilogy in Predacon insignia. Back of the box, bottom of the box even, nothing really there. So without further ado, let's take a look at the figures inside. So here we have the figures themselves. Obviously, a figure like this cannot transform into a normal mode like that, so they release two separate figures. What we'll do is we'll put the big one to the side for a second and take a little look at little Ravage here. Now, this here is actually the G1 Ravage, repackaged in this box, reissued even, should I say. Something they do quite a bit with their G1 figures, but you know, it's just a nice little cassette tape. Nothing too much to say about this really, it's just regular G1 Ravage. I will give you a little fun fact though. Apparently, now I don't know if this is canon or not, or if it is to what continuity. It might be all of them, might be none of them. Apparently, Ravage is a cassette tape of the musical Cats. I find that funny for some reason. So here we have the figure in his, well, I can't really call it a robot mode, so Panther mode I think it is. Call it Panther mode and think more of it. So obviously this is just the G1 Ravage figure again. Awfully slim as he is. Has a bit of a difficult time standing again because of like how thin and wobbly his legs are. Can't really stand up much, but you know, you gotta really work for it, I think, to get him to stand. There we go. Pick him back up again. Has some accessories as well, some little like thigh missile launchers. Odd bit of a face from the front to from the side, not that bad. Again, mostly to be seen from the side. I believe, he obviously probably does work with G1 settlement. I don't have one, so I can't test it. But you know, nice little fellow. He does what he's meant to do in this pack, which is represent G1 Ravage really. Not too much to say about him in all honesty. Again, struggles to stand a bit. Come on. Oh, he's not going to do it, is it? Right, let's pop him to the side and bring in the figure that you really buy the set for, to be honest. And here he is, the figure that you actually want to buy the set for. As I said, you can't really make a cassette out of this figure, and you have to give him some alt mode, so I made him a cat, like a big old panther. I believe, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I believe this is based off of, obviously it's based off Beast Wars Ravage, but I believe this figure itself is based off of the Kingdom Cheetor figure, which I don't own, but I wouldn't mind owning him after having this guy for a while. Obviously he looks like a cat, the head is just a robot mode head. Hello. Same with the weapon storage, it's just the same as the, you know, same as the robot mode. Bit of feet at the back, not the most not the best storage I've seen. Same like jet modes, I think. You can't really help it with beast figures, and it's probably the cleanest I've seen in terms of kibble. Underside, that's just his beast. It's just his thighs and his torso. Yeah, not the best, not my favorite mode, but you got to give him something, really. He's a transformer. He's got to transform into something, and you can't make him like a teeny tiny cassette tape. So, what are you gonna do? And here we have Ravage in his robot mode, and my goodness, he looks like he was ripped straight out of the TV show. He is wonderful, I think. Obviously, that doesn't look too good, just two paws on the back of his back, and obviously little feetsies on his calves, but we can look past that because, my goodness, he really does look like he was pulled straight from the show. I mean, I believe there was a figure of him that was made when Beast Wars was running back in the 90s, but that didn't really look much like Ravage. This is the only figure of the character in this mode that actually looks like he does in this mode. As we saw previously, comes with two pistols. They're basically the same as each other, apart from like notches on the side. As I said before, they look straight out of the show. I mean, look at these. These really do look like how they did in Beast Wars. And just like in Beast Wars, and as we previously saw, they can just clip onto his belt, like so. And now he is armed and ready for combat. Wonderful. And so, that concludes our review of the Transformers Fourth Cybertron Trilogy Covert Agent Ravage and Decepticons Forever Ravage Two-Pack. Overall, a very lovely little set. I would definitely recommend. As I said, only figure we've actually got of like a proper Beast Wars Ravage figure, and obviously G1 figure is always a nifty little dude. I hope you consider liking the video, sharing and subscribing, as it really helps out a lot, and hopefully we'll see you again in the next video.